Hey, Richest Money Maniacs, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk about good health and living free. What does that have to do with finance? Well, I'm going to tell you. Let's get to it. Hey, Richest Money Maniacs, Tom coming at you. In this video, we're going to talk about good health and living free. Now, what does that have to do with mastering your finances? What does it have to do with making money at all? Okay, well, think about that for a second. Let's go back, actually. Let's back up a little bit. Most people spend their lives working themselves to the bone to be able to retire when they're 65 or whatever. And you find out you've got health challenges. You've got lots of doctor's appointments and doctor's bills. You're tired. You worked hard, and so now all you want to do is take naps all day long. You don't want to travel as much. It's such a pain. And by the way, things are more expensive because of inflation. Taxes went up, and so they're taxing you more. You thought you saved enough, but now you're not sure because you think you're going to live a little bit longer, but you're not sure. But your quality of living is down. You're not making as much as you were before. And now you don't have all the deductions of your family and all those extra things that you could write off on your taxes. You actually are living a lower standard of life. So this is the challenge with working hard and spending your health to be able to retire in ill health, right? So how important is your health, and what does it have to do with making money? First and foremost, you can't think right if you don't feel good, right? You can't see the opportunities. You don't have the energy to become the entrepreneur, to go after them. You just want to take the weekend off. You just want to take a week off. You want to take a month off. You know what? I'm so tired. I just want to take the whole year off. Can I just lay at home and do nothing? In fact, right now with the current health challenge and the lockdowns, that's what a lot of folks are doing. Instead of using this free time to build something for themselves, they're just sitting home doing nothing, which is just ridiculous. Even worse, a lot of them aren't even working out. Well, that's really good for your immune system. I mean, come on. You're worried about getting sick, but you're not doing anything about keeping yourself healthy. All right, now let's take it from another point of view. How important is your health to your finances? You work your whole life and you build up your nest egg and you've got just enough to be able to retire and live off of that enough for the rest of your life. You think you're going to live another 20 years and bam, you get a heart attack. And all of your savings is gone in one operation. That's right, folks. Medical bills are expensive. In fact, there was an article just the other day my wife read to me about a fellow who went in for treatment for the latest fad sickness that's out, right? I'm not going to name it. And it cost him over $1 million for basically a flu on steroids. Over $1 million of treatment in the hospital. Now, here's the kicker. The hospitals are making more money than ever by labeling everything by this new fad disease, but it's being incentivized, but that's a whole different video. So think about that. You worked your whole life to build up this nest egg, and the hospital took it like that. Why? Because they just said, well, this treatment is going to cost you $1 million, so we could let you die, or you're going to pay $1 million. Well, of course you're going to pay the $1 million. So basically, you just worked your entire life to pay them for a really bad flu, right? Or a heart attack, or some other brain aneurysm, or some other disease, something, malaria, whatever. When you get a doctor's bill, look real closely how expensive they are, and look how many times insurance companies won't cover the treatment, or won't cover this, or won't cover that. You paid your insurance all your life and now they won't cover it? You finally need it in your golden years and they don't cover that. Oh, well, you should have read your policy. We changed it 10 years ago and we sent you a letter, and so, sorry. So how does that affect your finances? Directly impacts your finances, because if you don't maintain your health, all your wealth is going to go to the doctors and the hospitals and the insurance companies who are absolutely overpricing everything. Just going to the ER, if you walk through the door, I think it's like $1,000. Who has $1,000 to walk through a door? Why is that door so special? So There's another example of why your health is so important. Now, what are we talking about with living free? Remember the golden rule, he who has the gold makes the rules. If you don't have the gold in your life, how do you expect to live free? If you don't create this wealth, this river of value and money and assets coming at you all the time, then how can you possibly ever expect to live free? You will always be at the whim of somebody else. And especially if you don't have good health to build those streams of revenue and to learn how money actually works and stay focused long enough to change your life for the better, then you will forever be a slave to whatever comes along, whatever government regulation comes along, to whatever your employer says, to whatever a doctor says, whatever bill the hospital sends you. Think about that for a second. See, you don't want to work and save and then just live off that. What you need are streams of revenue, and to build that, it takes energy, time, and focus. Your health is absolutely vital. You must eat healthy. You must exercise on a regular basis. You must take supplements and certain minerals and vitamins to make sure that you give your body what it needs to continue to be strong while you build these revenue streams, because you need them to be built so that they run on their own. And you don't know how to do that yet, or you wouldn't be watching this video. Now, this is why your health, good health, and living free are all the same topic. Without good health, you can't live free, because you will always be a slave to the doctors, the surgeries, the drugs, the hospital bills. You'll be working to just pay them. And your lifestyle will be very, very minimal at best. Who wants that? This isn't just about making money when you're young so that you can enjoy those years and running around the planet having fun. This is about even when you're older. You need to build up your immunity. You need to build up your constitution. You need to make yourself stronger and stay healthy and focused so that you can enjoy the wealth that you build. Don't work to build it and then be unhealthy and die and leave it to somebody else, or worse, just suffer through having lots of money but you're in a wheelchair all the time. The whole point of this video is, if you haven't already started considering being healthy, you should from this moment on consider that your number one asset. Your number one asset to mastering your finances is good health. And there's a whole bunch of information out there on how to do it without doctors and without drugs, without a whole lot of money too. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.